Hello! I haven't made a math video in a long time. I hope I remember how. Let me remind you what we did in the last lesson. We took an equation and we broke it up into two smaller equations. Essentially, we were doing the distributive property without really calling it the distributive property. What we did was we found our small digit and we distributed it into smaller equations. Then we took the place value for 67 and broke it up into 60 and 7. And because we have multiplied by multiples of 10, we know that 3 times 60 is 180. And we, of course, know that 3 times 7 is 21. Then we take 180, plus 21. Okay, so that's 1. Okay, so that is 201 is my answer. Okay, that's what we did on anyway, it doesn't matter when we did it. It's what we did in the last lesson. So today we're doing essentially the same thing, except we're going to write it down just a bit differently. We're still going to be breaking it down into our two smaller multiplication equations, just like we did here, in fact. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use some parentheses. We're going to say, okay, so 3 times 50 plus 2. Okay, so again, we're taking our small number. This is the one that we're going to distribute in each smaller equation. Now, we broke 52 into 50 plus 2. So we've just essentially done 3 times 50 plus 2. That's expanded form. Okay, now we're going to take 3 times 50 and 3 times 2, just like we did in the other lesson. 3 times 50 plus 3 times 2. Okay, so I know that 3 times 50 is 150, and 3 times 2 is 6. So 50 plus 6 is 156. Essentially, we're still just doing the same thing, but we're writing it down in a different way. Again, we're going to take our small number and we're going to break 71 down into its expanded form and put 70 plus 1. Now we're going to build our two smaller equations. The first one's going to be 6 times 70 plus 6 times 1. Okay, so 6 times 70 is 420, and 6 times 1 is 6, so my product is 426. Let's try some more. I know. It's really very similar. If you try not to stress yourself out, it's very much like what we did last time. Okay, so again, we're going to do 2 times 49 in expanded form. 2 times 40 plus 9. Now we're going to build our two smaller equations. 2 times 40 plus 2 times 9. Now we have two easy problems that we can solve. 2 times 40 is 80, and 2 times 9 is 18. 80 plus 18 is 98. All right, let's try one more, and then you can work on your own. Or you can rewatch this video as many times as you need to until you can understand it. Okay, so let's do, you want to do a big one? Let's do a big one. 8 times 53. Okay, so we're going to take 8 times 53 in expanded form, which is just 50 plus 3. Now, from here, we can build our two smaller equations. We're going to put them in parentheses, don't forget. 8 times 50 plus 8 times 3. Okay, 8 times 50 is 400. 8 times 3 is 24. So 424 is our product. Okay, you can watch this video as many times as you need to until you understand, or you may get started. May the force be with you.